Get ready to make a simple pot holder. You can find both the rectangle and the circle-shaped pot holder patterns on coralandco.com.
For this project, you will need Insulbright or heat-resistant batting, cotton batting, 1 or 2 fat quarters of cotton fabric, cut into 2 front and back pieces and 2 front and back pocket pieces from the pattern template. Place the main pot holder pocket back pieces with the wrong side facing up. Then place the pocket pot holder front piece with the right side facing up. Cut a strip of bias tape. Unfold the bias tape and place the top edge of the pocket fabric into the center of the bias tape. Fold over and pin or clip into place. Top stitch down the bottom edge to secure the bias tape. Place the main pot holder back piece with the wrong side facing up. Layer the Insulbright or heat-resistant batting layer, then the cotton batting layer. Finally, place the pot holder front piece with the right side facing up. Place the front pocket fabric over the main front pot holder fabric. Unfold and open the bias tape all the way. Starting at the bottom of the pot holder, align the raw edges of the pot holder with the bias tape. Pin the bias tape in place as you go around the pot holder. It will be helpful to add some extra pins around the corners to shape it as well as to hold it securely. Here's a tip. Bias tape will have some give to it because the fabric is cut on the diagonal. This will make it so you can shape the bias tape around the curves of the pot holder. Pin carefully around the circumference of the pot holder. When you reach the end of the binding, fold the end over 1/2 inch. Place the raw edge of the other binding piece inside the folded edge and pin in place. Sew the bias tape to the pot holder by sewing along the 1/2 inch fold line closest to the raw edge. Fold the bias tape over to the back side of the pot holder so that the middle fold lines up with the raw edge of the pot holder. Insert